Hello, Collective. Wendy Joy, Love and Light. In a world filled with so many obstacles, you could get overwhelmed because it seems that once we transmute one obstacle into a challenge and then actively, in response mode, look for doable solutions in order to flip that into an accomplishment, and then another one comes rolling down. Sometimes these obstacles, so quickly that you fear that you might get run over. But don't hold fear ever. Just step to the side. Because if you're in the way of oncoming obstacles that just keep flooding your way, just step out of the way. Don't go in front, don't go behind. Just move to the side. Because once you remove the path of these obstacles, then they'll go right on by and they won't feel overwhelming or provide any type of fear. And then you'll be able to realize that it was just a perception that may be sent to you in order to dissuade you from the path that you're on. And I know that these obstacles, they come in all different forms and all different ways. Sometimes they come in situations, they come in people, places, even things. But you shouldn't be discouraged or let dismay hold you back. The one thing that you should realize, when you step off to the side and you get a better look at what may be coming toward you or passing you by without, hurting or harming you in any type of way, because you used your intuition and your discernment, your clarity, in order to realize that unless you put yourself in the middle of that obstacle, that it really has no way of chokeholding you. Because once you remove yourself from that obstacle, there's no longer anything tying you to it. So in my case, an obstacle that's being shown to me, that's coming my way, is financial ability to maintain my security. So even though I'm walking in the direction of where my timeline is guiding me to, right? My new manifested timeline, where struggle is something of yesterday, and having fulfillment and wholeness is something of today, leading me to a much better version where I'm in a position that I can help the majority everywhere, understand and learn their value and gain their wisdom and knowledge from their experience, and, pick up the gained value and only carry that. But until that shows through for me 100%, and I have my bank account to reflect upon the fact that my ability to continue to publish books is strong, that my ability to take care of my needs, my responsibilities, is also easily achieved without the fret of where's the money coming from, or how am I going to be able to aid financial blessings to people who need, that are around me, whether it be in my immediate environment or if I've come across you from the internet through a social network or through an email, where that has happened, and I have always figured out a way in the past in order to keep me okay and still be able to give the energetic or the financial or whatever type of assistance the other individual needed. And today, I find myself in a position where things aren't as quickly coming to me as I once thought that they would, but I never did take into consideration that my time may not be the same as universal time. And that knowledge has come to me like a big, huge billboard, if you will. And there's what you want and the ability to have instant, satisfaction, or it's what do you want that will take, a process in order to receive, which will allow your foundation stronger, which will give you a better structure that will allow you or me to be able to easily take on the next cycles that life has to offer in whatever pattern that these cycles are exposing themselves within your reality. In my reality, I think that I worked it out, that I'll have enough financial ability to support myself for the rest of this month and next month. And then by the end of March, I probably won't have any resources left until my timeline starts to generate to me the financial security through my customized partnerships, my book sales, or even my notarization, my notoriety, if you will, from the Google profile that I'm having established, or even the online store that offers tangible trinkets, that offer real support through words, right? Like, love is the highest vibration of all, you have worth, you are needed, things like that. I am affirmations that you could look at, and it could remind you that you are more than what you are. That when you do an inner dig and you start to unpeel your layers, that you start to uncover the true essence that lives within you. So, whatever timeline you may find yourself on, whatever road you may be journeying, whatever obstacles may be coming your way, when you step out of the line of fire, so to speak, and you reflect, you'll see that doors or windows, they will open, or they are open. You just need to change your view, your perception, in order to notice them. And who knows? Maybe I'm supposed to go back into the literal workforce. Maybe I'm supposed to meet people that way in maybe a grocery store setting or something like that, in order to provide more light to more individuals that are maybe closer to me in my environment than I once knew, because my life went from one turn to the next turn to the next turn, and I never questioned, I just went to each new location, each new higher point of awareness that offered more ascension and elevation. And sometimes doing what you think that, you wouldn't have to do anymore is where you're being guided back to. And not because there was a lesson that you needed to learn, but because maybe there's someone that you need to meet, or another light essence that is waiting to walk into the energy that you carry, your vibration, your heart frequency. This has also happened to me my entire life. So I am not upset. I don't feel that it's a step back. I don't feel that anything isn't meant for me to experience, and I am not in control of divine time. And I realize that what is meant for me, what is meant for you, will settle in exactly when it's meant to. And I have my inner light, my inner me, my divinity, my light essence, and all my spiritual guides that surround me. And I am never, ever alone, nor do I feel lack, nor do I, project any type of negativity, dismay, or anything low, dense, or yucky upon anyone, not in any way. Not even someone that perceives me, imagine that, to be their worst enemy. And that does happen. My light is so bright that sometimes people don't know how to react or how to respond. Sometimes things get, left unsaid, or maybe the wrong things just blurt out. But understand that we have the ability to look at a higher level, to be able to perceive love and light from the highest realm, from our divinity, from where balance and harmony and complete wholeness and lack of nothing exists. For you and I, every you and I, are definitely worth every effort. So dig down deep and remember your essence, and allow your forward motion to knock out whatever obstacle may be coming your way, simply by stepping out of the way and reflecting, and then proceeding in a pivoted forward, higher viewpoint, allowing your inner divinity to lead you to the glory of remembering who you are and what you came here to do. Break free, ascend to the highest version of you. Love and light, peace and joy.